Hello everyone, and welcome to another version of Teach Yourself Maths, another lesson. So today we are looking at lesson 2, estimate product. I want you to sit back, pause the video when required in order to have better understanding. Okay, so to start with, in one of our previous lessons, we learned how to round numbers. We're going to be using the idea of rounding numbers in this because rounding and estimate are the same thing. So estimating numbers, it helps you to, be able to tell the answers or to give an approximate answer, so you have an idea of what the actual answer is. Okay, so estimate product. Most often time when you see the word above, then you have to round or estimate. Let's look at this first example. Example 1. A hamster sleeps 14 hours each day. About how many hours does a hamster sleep in 3 weeks? Here we have to do some conversion. 14 hours each day. So for one day, it took the hamster 14 hours. So for one day, 14 hours of sleep. Now, about how many hours does a hamster sleep in 3 weeks? So this time around is not talking about 3 weeks. So the first part is day. So we need to look at how can we convert these weeks to days. Remember, there are 7 days in 1 week. In a week, from Sunday to Saturday, there are 7 days. Therefore, for 3 weeks, the number of days will therefore be 7 days for 1 week times the number of weeks, 3 weeks. So that is 7 times 3, 21 days. So there are 21 days in 3 weeks. So therefore, we can have this replaced by 21 days. So for one day, it took the hamster 14 hours. So this is our product. We have to do 21 times 14. Okay? So we can write this here, 21 times 14. Since we are doing estimate, so the instruction says round to the nearest 10. So we have to round 21 to the nearest 10. Let me write it at 21. The tens place. Remember, when we did rounding, we did say that you check the next number. When the number next is less than 5, then you round down. And what that means, this 2 remains the same, 2. Then the next digit number turns to 0. So that means we've rounded down as it has decreased from 21 to 20. And the same thing, the number of 14, okay, to the tens place 1, the next dot digit is 4, is less than 5. So we round down, the 1 remains the same, the 4 digit becomes 0. So I haven't rounded that, then to multiply becomes very easy. Remember when we did the lesson 1 of chapter 5, to multiply these 2 digits, we did say, take the whole number, this 20 on top, use it to multiply the ones place digit, which is 0. And 20 times 0 is 0. Next, use the same 20 to multiply the tens place digit 1. 20 times 1 is 20. And your estimate is therefore 200. So it's going to be about 200 hours in 21 days. in 21 days. Okay guys, so that's it. You have to remember how to round numbers, or you can round the numbers quickly. So example 2, let's take a look. You can pause the video at this point and put your answers, and you can play it back afterwards to see if you are correct. So this student spends 35 minutes playing at the park each day. How many minutes does she play at the park in 38 days? Don't always forget seeing the word above. That tells you the answer is looking for estimate, not the actual. So 38 days we multiply with 35 minutes it takes for each day. So 38 times 35. So round to the nearest tens, you see that 38 is closer to 40 than 30, and 35 will be rounded to 40 as well. Don't forget how we did that. 38 to the tens place, check the next dot digit 8. When the number next is 5 or more than 5, 5, 6, 7, 8 or 9. The rule says then we have to round up. By rounding up means we had 1 to this 3, it becomes 4. And the next digit 8 turns to 0. So that's how we got the 40. So this is 40 and this is also 40. So we can go ahead to multiply the whole of this number 40 multiply 0, that is 0. And 40 multiplies the tens place digit 4. 40 multiplies 4. You can do it 4 times 0, 0, and 4 times 4, 16. So that's 160 tens. Final answer, about 1,600 minutes. So this question here is asking us, since both factors were rounded up, so the word rounded up. So rounded up definitely means that the answer, the estimate is greater or will be more than the actual product because you rounded up. If in a case where both numbers were rounded down, then the estimates will be lesser than the actual product. Just a way of confirmation, if you do the actual product of 38 and 35, you should get 1,330. So compare with the estimate 1,600, you see that it's greater than the actual product. Okay guys, so pause the video now and answer this question. If you get it right, then thumbs up to you. Question 1. First, we want to look for the estimate. Then it says circle whether the estimate is greater than or less than the actual product. So first, let's look for the estimate 57. If you put its estimate as 60, then that is correct. And 25, if you put the estimate as 30, very correct. Next, 60 multiplies 0. The ones place digit, we get 0. Then 60 multiplies the tens place 3. 60 times 3. And you can do this 3 times 0, 0, 3 times 6, 18. That's 180 tens. Final answer, 1,800. Remember, since both numbers have been rounded up, then the estimate will surely be greater than the actual. And the actual, if you do 57 times 25, give it a try. You should get 1,425. Okay guys, so we're gonna be stopping here for today, and let me just do one of these independent practice. Let's say question 2. Estimate for this, 28 becomes 30 and 25 becomes 30. 30 multiplies 0, 0. 30 multiplies 3 is gonna give us 90. So final answer, 900. We rounded up the two numbers, is going to be greater then the actual product, 28 times 25, is 700. Okay guys, take care and see you in another video. Bye.